What's going on, everybody? It's your boy RNG Crypto here with you for another video. Today we're talking about Genopets, a move to earn NFT game on the Solana blockchain. Before I get started, guys, let me give you my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. Please make sure that anything I say or do is not taken as such. Guys, also do your own due diligence and make sure to always do your own research when you're looking at these projects and before investing any money in these projects. With that out of the way, guys, back to Genopets. Guys, this is a free-to-play game. This game is taking away that barrier of entry that's now facing lots of people with games such as Axie Infinity, right? If you weren't in there early or if you don't already have a lot of money, it's very expensive to get into those kinds of games. Yeah, they're awesome, they're great for the industry, but there is really a big barrier, especially when we're looking at onboarding the masses, which is a huge part of gaming, right? We have to look at the masses, and not everyone is going to be able to afford something like that. So Genopets is actually putting a fix to that. Before we get into the tokenomics of it though, let me tell you a little bit about what it is and what we can do here. So let's take a look here. Guys, you're getting a digital familiar, and basically what's going to happen is you're going to answer some questions about your personality, and then you're going to have a wearable that's going to sort of tie to this Genopet. So imagine you having a pet that levels up as you do exercise. So when you exercise, you get what's called a KI token, and that you can then use to upgrade your familiar. It's really cool, actually. So as you evolve and get fit, the pet also evolves with you. And sort of here, it goes into how it's a role-playing game. It's basically an MMORPG that rewards you for exercising your mind and body. Pretty cool. I really like how they designed this website as well. I think that this is something that sticks, especially this being this kind of move to earn game, which is very different, and also, sort of win-win situations. You're getting in better shape, you're feeling better about yourself, and at the same time you're playing games, having fun, and making money. So it's a win-win-win. It's got a battle arena as well, so as you level up, you can start battling folks. Play for keeps, it says here, which basically means that if you beat your opponents, you take some things from them. So losing is probably not a good thing in this game, but that kind of adds to the competitive side of it, which I like, and it's also definitely a big sticking point for folks that play these kinds of games. Play to earn goes back into what I was saying earlier, right? So you're trading your sweat for KI tokens. So you working out earns you KI that you can then use to craft items, buy accessories, move sets, and land even on NFT marketplaces. So you can also trade the KI, exchange it back on an exchange for money, for USDT stablecoin or whatever you want to sell it for. So guys, this is pretty cool stuff. I really like this. So let's get into the tokenomics of it. So I was saying earlier, right, that this is a play-to-earn game, but the issue with play-to-earn games is a lot of times that a tipping point of gets reached where it becomes prohibitive for people to join, right? Because the barrier to entry is just too high. So that's a big issue. Another issue is that this kind of economy is based heavily on user growth, and once that user growth stalls, the economy can collapse. So the foundational principle and primary innovation of Genopets is allowing players to earn for free, so in an economically viable way as well. So that will eliminate the upfront cost for players to start evolving their Genopet, right? So this will allow Genopets to be the first mass market-friendly NFT game, targeting a global audience that's gonna not have to be a crypto native or figure out how to join a guild or do whatever they would need to do to be able to, you know, surpass that barrier of entry. So they're really thinking about getting out to the masses, and that's one of the things I like. And we're gonna get into the tokenomics next, and just kind of show you how they're doing that. So before we hop into the tokenomics, here are the three game elements that are going to be in this game. There's going to be the Gene token, which is a fungible governance and staking token. Basically, you can buy Gene tokens to cast votes on the future of the game, and you can also stake your Gene tokens and earn rewards. There's going to be the KI token, which is a fungible in-game reward token earned by players who have purchased a habitat. So KI is used to accelerate your Genopet's evolution. You can craft habitats and other items, and you can also use it to battle. And then the third element is just XP, experience points, right? That are basically a state in the Genopet's non-fungible token metadata, which increases increases the grinding action. So once you grind out and gain experience, and the required amount of experience is attained, you can then upgrade your Genopet. And here are some of the game elements continued. We've got the Genopet itself, right? And the Genopet is gonna be a non-fungible token that evolves and can be upgraded and customized. You can mint this Genopet for free. So again, free to play, right? So you're gonna play to earn, but it's also free to play, right? And that's just that's how we're gonna get to the masses. That's how crypto gaming is gonna make a big impact in the world, and I'm really excited about that. Anyway, so over time, the Genopet increases in value as the players invest time and effort to augment the pet's type, battle performance, and aesthetics. A Genopet evolves with experience, and its evolution is guided and accelerated with the gene crystals. So that's going to take us into the next part here. But before we do that, look at the evolution of this, guys. Right? So it's pretty cool. You get a little Genopet baby, then it just evolves, and it ends up being something cool looking, like a mystic Genopet, as they have here. That's pretty cool. So again, that last sentence, you accelerate your Genopet's growth with gene crystals. So gene crystals are non-fungible tokens that can be crafted using gene and KI tokens and used to accelerate the evolution of a Genopet. So gene crystals come in many forms, and each play a unique part in the effects in affecting the gene's evolution. So basically, you can have, for example, a lightning crystal and upgrade your mystic genopet with this gene crystal, and it will actually start having some lightning attributes. It will have like maybe a little lightning flashing over its head or something like that, and then also start using lightning attacks when you're battling, which is pretty cool. And then finally, you've got the habitats. So basically, this is where you're gonna raise your genopet. It's a habitat. It's also a non-fungible token. It can be purchased and crafted with gene and KI and crystals. Habitats unlock a player's ability to directly craft gene crystals and earn KI from gameplay. So it's very important to earn or at least own a few habitats. That way you can really maximize your return, it seems. Basically, that's how I'm seeing this. The different types of habitats have different effects on the Genopet's skill and gene crystal crafting costs. Depending on the habitat you're in, you're gonna have an impact on how your Genopet skill evolves, and also on what costs you have when you craft your gene crystals. Players can lease their habitats to other players. This is pretty cool. So I could build a habitat, lease it to someone else, and have them pay me for that, over a certain amount of time. Pretty cool. A player's habitat must be maintained periodically with crystals, or it will fall into despair and stop earning KI. So basically, if I want to continue to have passive income through my habitat, I'm going to have to continue to reinvest into it by buying these gene crystals, which makes sense if you're looking at it from an economic standpoint, right? You can't just always take out and freeload off of the system. You got to pay a little bit back into it for that system to continue to thrive. So it makes a lot of sense. I really like what they've done here. Okay, so next is this process flow, which is really cool. It's in their white paper. Actually, I'm in their white paper right now, so come and check this out. But this kind of shows you a breakdown of the two types of players, right? There's going to be a free player and a paid player. So the process starts, you're starting as the free player, right? If you can already afford, you can purchase a habitat, start earning your passive income as a paid player. But if you don't have money and you need to get in or work your way towards a paid player, you can actually continue to grind, right? So you would do that by doing exercise with your wearable. It will track your exercise, and then you upgrade your Genopet, and then once you upgrade your Genopet, you sell it, and you make a little bit of profit, and you start over again. Maybe now you have enough to get into a paid player. If not, you might grind that out again, grind it out a couple of times until now you are a paid player. Once you're a paid player, you'll continue to grind, but you'll get daily KI earning on top of that because you now have a habitat. But you can boost that, and that earning is capped actually, and you can boost that cap or you can increase that cap by staking Gene. So if my cap is 1000 KI a day, and I stake some more Gene, maybe now it's 2000 KI. So I can continue to, by staking the Gene token, I can continue to earn more KI on a daily basis, which makes sense to stake. So some of the things after you grind, then you either craft another habitat that you can then sell or rent out, or you can craft some crystals and you can also sell those crystals, or you can use those crystals to upgrade your Genopet. If you have a lightning gene crystal, then you infuse it into your Genopet, and now you have a lightning-based Genopet, and you have some lightning attacks. So this is the process flow. It's pretty good. It makes sense from an economic standpoint or from a tokenomic standpoint. But yeah, I think it's really well thought out. Again, this just shows that this is a game built for the future, built for the masses, and definitely a way, something that I'm looking forward to. Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave you with a quick demo of what it's like to actually mint one of these. It's pretty cool, so let's go right into it. So I'm here at the demo.genopets.me website, and I've already connected my Phantom wallet. Again, this is Solana blockchain. It's already connected. We're not purchasing anything. Again, it's only a demo, but this is how it's gonna look. So if I click here on summon my Genopet, it's gonna go into this really cool kind of jungle place. And it's going to start asking me some questions about my personality. If you recall, personality and your physical activity are what sort of dictates what your pet will evolve or how your pet will evolve. So right now it tells me step 1, breathe, step 2, trust your instincts, and step 3, choose. So let's see, this is again about your personality. I'm gonna pick explore there. Um, yeah, order or flow, I like to go with the flow. You can hear that we're sort of immersed in a jungle here. Into means, I like to make things happen through that. All right. And I think we're almost there. Music's starting to pick up. Explicit. All right, so again, this is just kind of going through what it's like when you mint your own Genopet. Again, you're minting your Genopet for free. This is a free-to-play game. I like to act, not react. So this is the future, guys. We just went over it. I know it's getting a bit lengthy. I hope you guys like what I'm doing here. Let's see what we get here. Nice, a cool looking wolf. And we've got some audio with that. Let me turn that down a little bit so you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, so I can now claim and share this wolf. It's showing me here some of the attributes that I've got: HP, strength, skills, speed. You can connect your wearable, right? So now that you've minted your Genopet, you can now connect your wearable to start upgrading it, right? So now I'll be using my Fitbit or my Strava. I'm sure they'll come up with some other devices on there. Apple would be a good one to have. So guys, again, cool project. Look into it. Don't invest blindly. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a like, hit me with a subscribe. It's your boy RNG Crypto. I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy, guys. I'm out.